Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever found yourself wondering how to combine data from multiple cells in Smartsheet, maybe you want to neatly join a first and last name or build a unique label from several pieces of information, you're in the right place. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to concatenate in Smartsheet and even add things like spaces or symbols between the data. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how to use this skill in your own projects, making your sheets clearer and more professional. Alright, let's dive right in. First up, head to the cell where you want to display your concatenated result. This is just like picking a destination for the combined text, so make sure you click the right cell before we start typing anything into the formula bar. Now, if you simply want to combine the values of two different cells, here what you'll do. Start by typing the equals sign, that's equals. This tells Smartsheet you're creating a formula. Next, click the first cell you want to include. Then add a plus sign and select your second cell. So your formula should look something like equals cell 1 plus cell 2. Once you hit enter, those two cell values will be joined together in the cell you selected earlier. For example, if you have John in one cell and Smith in the next, your formula will output John Smith, all stuck together. Now maybe you've got more than two cells you want to string together, no problem at all. The process is exactly the same, just extended. After that initial equals sign, keep adding more plus signs and cell references for each piece of information. So you might write equals cell 1 plus cell 2 plus cell 3, and on enter, all three values will be combined. It's like stringing beads together. You can add as many as you need and they'll show up neatly in your results cell. But wait, notice how John Smith runs together with no space. If you wanted to read John Smith instead, you'll want to add a space between the cell values. Here, how you can do that. After you enter your first cell and a plus sign, type a space inside quotation marks like this. That's very important. Anything you want added as plain text, whether it's a space, a dash, or another symbol, goes inside those quotes. So your formula for John Smith would look like equals cell 1 plus cell 2. Once you press enter, the output will have that space right where you want it. And if you need to separate your data with a symbol, let's say a dash or a comma, it works exactly the same way. Just put your chosen symbol inside those quotes. For example, equals cell 1 plus cell 2 would display John Smith, neat and easy to read. This is especially handy if you're making IDs, labels, or want to organize entries for easier scanning. So that's really all there is to it. Concatenating in Smartsheet is powerful, flexible, and once you get the hang of adding those spaces or symbols, you'll find all sorts of ways to tidy up your information. If you run into any hiccups, maybe your formula shows an error or values don't combine as you expect, double-check your plus signs and those quotation marks. That's usually where things go sideways for most people the first few times. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like, and if you've got questions, or if you want tips for more advanced formulas, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more straightforward how-tos just like this, and I'll see you in the next video.